Welcome back to the catch up here on Cris Cyborg's YouTube channel. I am James Lynch, and look who is back. It's been a while. Cris, how are you?
I'm good, James. Thank you for having me here. I'm very excited back to the interviews and excited. Yes. A
Yes,
lot of news.
and you're still on the road right now. We really appreciate you doing this here. Before we get into today's questions, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That really does help out this channel a lot. Cris, you had the boxing debut. You look great. It was really cool to see you in another sport. A lot of attendance. I saw 10,000 fans there. How was the overall experience having that boxing fight?
No, it's really special because it's my first unboxing fight, my city, and the same arena when I fight, when FC fight, my first fight. And this time I brought the one girl. She's Jamili. She's one singing gospel, and she's singing for everybody live there. It was really special. And all the fans, all the love. So I'm very happy back to Brazil, and the great show, and the event was amazing too. All the people over there, it was great.
And you fought an experienced opponent in Silva. Was there anything that surprised you about her in the fight that maybe you weren't expecting?
No, I don't surprise. I knew Simone Silva was a very tough girl. So we did 8 rounds. I won the 8 rounds, but I knew she was gonna be tough. I trained really hard for her too. So and it was nice because she's pioneer. She's from Brazil. A lot of boxing fight. So it was a great experience for me. Learn and do all the rounds. It was great for me.
Now, is this just a one-off thing, or are we going to see you back in the boxing ring again soon?
I would like to. My team been talking to some people. Maybe in November I can have another boxing fight, but to work on this. So I would like to do more boxing fight before I retire. Some boxing I will enjoy, and it's nice. I want to do the biggest fight for my fans. If I have someone in boxing, for sure, I'd like to do.
What about Cat Zingano? I know that name's still out there. You both don't have any fights booked. Do you think that could happen next, possibly in the Bellator cage?
Me and Cat Zingano is supposed to fight already. I'm waiting to sign the contract for this fight to happen. Scott Coker, he know I've been talking about this fight, and he been talking this fight too. So I'm just waiting to sign the deal. I know Cat Zingano tried to do this personal. She's been saying, Cris, I'm doing drug tests. I've been drug tested in competition, out competition. And it's just excuse. This is gonna make it harder for her. This just motivate me to keep training hard, and I'm ready. Anytime she signs the deal, this fight's gonna happen.
And sticking with Bellator, we got to talk about your fellow Brazilian, Patricio Pitbull. Another great win this past weekend over Adam Borics. How impressed were you with his performance?
Pitbull is a great fighter. He was the best one in 145 pounds. I think he can beat a lot of. I think all the guys 145 in UFC, even the champion. He's doing great in Bellator. He's doing great fights, and it's gonna be good. I think congratulations for him. And I'm really, really excited, for his victory.
Why haven't they done a Bellator event in Brazil yet? It just seems like a no-brainer. You could go fight for them. They've got Patricio. They've got a lot of fighters under that are Brazilian that are under the Bellator banner. Is that something you've spoken to Scott Coker about?
We've been talking about this, Brazil, and especially when they did the boxing fight too. I saw a lot of fans. I cannot walk in the street. It's so cool, all the fans of love. So I believe, in the Bellator being talked, Scott being talked, don't want to back doing one event in Brazil. I think Curitiba is the best city to do, and for sure, me and Pitbull fighting in Brazil is gonna be amazing. I have a lot of fans. They're really watching Bellator. They know all the champions, all the fighters, Brazilian fighters, and they're gonna be great.
We had a bit of news last week. Sarah McMann is a free agent, the former UFC title challenger. Would you like to see her come over to Bellator and maybe move up a weight class?
No, of course. I'd like Bellator to sign all the girls, to continue building our division on 45 pounds. And McMahon is a great fighter. She's got a medal, a silver medal in the wrestling Olympics. It's gonna be great, I hope she find the opportunity to this happen.
And I don't know if you saw this earlier today. Aspen Ladd signed with PFL. Just your reaction to that?
It was great. She's going to fight 145, 155. I don't know what's going to happen, but, I wish good luck for her. She's young. She has a lot of time in her career.
Yeah, very well said. Very well said. And what do you make of PFL? Sticking with PFL, they're having a pay-per-view in November. Kayla Harrison in the finals and in that as the main event. What do you make of PFL going the pay-per-view route?
They've been talk about to doing the pay-per-view for a little bit. So I'm not sure if they pick the right time. It's a little bit after Thanksgiving, have the Black Friday, and Kayla is gonna fight one girl she's already beat twice. But I wish you doing the best and they're doing great fights, and let's see what's gonna happen.
Now, a bit of news I found out just recently. You've joined OnlyFans. Why don't you tell our audience what that's all about? Why did you make that decision?
I have the opportunity to show a little bit about my lifestyle, my travels, my training. It's a reality show, at the OnlyFans TV. And, we have a lot of footage, a lot of film, a lot of travels. It's going to be amazing. And I'm happy, the opportunity. I'm a mother. I'm a Christian. I'm going to share a little bit about my life with my fans. And I'm very excited for the opportunity. It's going to be nice. And this week, you're going to have a nice video you guys can see. It's going to be great. I've been watching a little bit when you guys going to be loved. So follow me there. You guys going to love.
And just so fans know, you'll still be doing the premium service as well on top of OnlyFans. Is it just being on a different platform?
Yes, we're going to continue doing the premium service, and it's going to be the OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. Good. Good to expand the horizons there, which is great. Okay, we got to do our Portuguese saying in the week. It's been a while. Figured since you just boxed, how would I say in Portuguese? Let's watch boxing.
Vamos assistir boxing.
Vamos assistir boxing.
Boxing. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Yes. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There we go. Then I can go watch your fight. It'll be great. Before we get out of here, just remind everyone to check out the premium service. We just mentioned it there. CrisCyborg.com. You can pay with crypto. You do the Q&As every month. There's the training videos. There's so much going on, Chris. Anything else you want to mention about the premium service before we get out of here?
We're going to have the next meeting. We're going to meet Saturday, October 8th, 9 a.m. So, and we didn't do in September because it was my boxing fight. So we're going to do twice the October. And, for me, it's always a pleasure to be with my fans, talk to them. And we just did a new shirt. You can go to my website, CrisCyborg.com. They're going to new shirts after, we release after my first boxing fight. And they're going to be amazing. Go check it out. And I was having fun talking to you, James. Very nice.